The world has gone mad hunting down this Karen who caused a scene at a baseball game last week. Forget the witch hunt. The punishment is already built in.
The internet has gone wild over a woman who caused a scene at a baseball game last week. Many call it a witch hunt, but in reality, the punishment is already happening. She thought she had grabbed a fun souvenir. Instead, she picked up the anger of millions online. One baseball turned into a storm of outrage. A child's happiness turned into a stranger's shame. Her real name is still unknown, but the internet has already given her one.
No, you took it from me! Never see my hand! Never see my hand! Fine.
Phillies Karen. The real surprise isn't what she did in the stands, it's what happened afterward. It started as the perfect baseball story. The sound of the bat, the roar of the crowd, Harrison Bader's home run flying into the Miami night. A father named Drew Feltwell caught the ball cleanly. He didn't push, he didn't fight, he simply placed the ball into his son Lincoln's glove. It was the kind of memory every dad dreams about. Pure magic. Fans clapped, cameras caught Lincoln's huge smile, and for a moment, everything felt perfect. But that joy didn't last long. A woman in Philadelphia gear stormed over, pointing, shouting, and demanding the ball. Witnesses said she yelled, "That's my ball!" Drew tried to reason with her, pointing out that the seats she claimed were empty, but she refused to back down. Lincoln held on tighter to his glove, but the pressure grew. Finally, Drew gave in. He took the ball from his son and handed it to the woman. The stadium went silent, then turned furious. Fans booed loudly. Some swore they saw her smirk, others thought she made a smug gesture. What no one denied was the result. A boy lost his ball, a father lost his choice, and a stranger instantly became the villain of the night.
So the basic rule is foul ball, home run, adults involved, it's a scrum, right? And it's just a fight to the finish until someone secures the ball and holds it up. Then it's their ball.
Clips of the moment spread quickly across TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. In minutes, the woman was no longer just a face in the crowd. She was Phillies Karen. She thought she walked away with a baseball, but she actually walked into internet infamy. Commentators compared her to other viral villains. Central Park Karen, Bagel Boss Guy, even the Yankees fan who once snatched a foul ball from a child. Online, the boos from the stadium only grew louder. TikTok edits played Darth Vader's theme music as she walked away. One Twitter user wrote, "If you can look a kid in the eyes and take his ball, congratulations. You're the villain now." But the internet didn't stop at memes. Online detectives zoomed in on screenshots, launched Reddit threads, and made guesses about her identity. Rumors claimed she worked at a New Jersey school, or that she switched jerseys at games to sneak around. Innocent women were even misidentified and had to deny being her. The line between truth and rumor blurred, and the internet demanded her name, her job, her whole story. Commentators quickly pointed out baseball's unwritten rule: if a kid is involved, adults back off. Unless it's a historic ball worth thousands, you either keep it for a photo or hand it to the nearest child. That's why this story hit so hard. It wasn't just about baseball, it was about respect, parenting, and decency. Sports radio callers compared it to Steve Bartman, the Cubs fan who interfered with a playoff game in 2003. But this wasn't about disrupting a play, it was about disrupting a child's joy. One caller summed it up: adults can fight over balls all they want, but if there's a kid's glove in the picture, you walk away. End of story. Soon, the debate spread beyond sports. TV hosts joined in. Megyn Kelly aired the clip on her show, saying she felt sympathy for Drew, the dad forced into a no-win situation. Was he wrong for giving in, or wise for avoiding a public fight? Online, people split into Team Drew and Team Stand Your Ground.
This just isn't done. I haven't ever seen anything like this before. Now look, I don't think her life should be ruined over it. I don't like the sleuthing to try to identify.
Meanwhile, Lincoln became the heart of the story. His simple words to reporters, "I wasn't very happy that we had to give it to her, but we can't win," spread across social media. His sad face became a meme, often edited with dramatic music or captions like "Protect Lincoln at all costs." He became a symbol of childhood innocence, and people rallied around him, but the hunt for the woman grew darker. Innocent people were wrongly accused. Some even joked about it to ease the tension. This shows showed the dangerous side of internet sleuthing, collateral damage. The story was no longer just about a baseball, it was about how fast the internet can crown and destroy someone. Baseball officials stepped in to repair the damage. A few innings later, Marlins staff brought Lincoln and his sister bags of merchandise, jerseys, hats, bobbleheads. Fans cheered loudly, some saying the moment got more applause than the home run itself. After the game, the Phillies invited Lincoln into the locker room to meet Harrison Bader, who handed him a signed bat. Photos of Lincoln smiling with the bat spread quickly. Some said the Phillies weren't just protecting a child, they were protecting the sport's image. But even this sparked debate. Some fans argued that without the woman, Lincoln would have just gone home with the ball. Now he had merchandise, a signed bat, and viral fame. Corporate America then jumped in, making things even stranger. Marcus Lemonis, CEO of Camping World, announced he was sending the Feltwell family to the World Series and gifting them a new RV. Fans joked Lincoln had upgraded from a baseball to a full vacation. Some parents even admitted they were jealous, writing, "My kid never got me a free RV for catching a ball." Then came the wildest twist. Trading card company Blowout Cards offered Phillies Karen $5,000 for the ball, on the condition that she returned it with "I'm sorry" written on it. It was part stunt, part punishment, and it made headlines everywhere. Through all of this, the woman herself stayed silent. No apology, no social media posts, nothing. Some joked she was going to games in disguise. Others thought she was hiding until the chaos passed. But in today's world, silence isn't neutral. It fuels the fire. If you don't tell your side of the story, the internet makes one up for you. By now, the scandal wasn't just a funny clip. It had become a cultural moment. Late night hosts made jokes about Philly fans booing Santa Claus and said Lincoln got more free stuff than some rookie players. Fake apology notes even went viral, with people parodying what they imagined she should say. At the same time, Lincoln's image grew stronger. His quote, "We can't win," became the lasting memory. Commentators compared him to viral kids of the past, but this time the moment was serious, not funny. By the end, two clear stories had formed. On one side, Lincoln, the boy who lost a ball but gained free gear, a signed bat, a trip to the World Series, and even an RV. His heartbreak turned into a fairy tale ending. On the other, the woman, forever branded Phillies Karen. Her silence made her look even more guilty, and the internet kept rewriting her story every day. The scandal also exposed something bigger. Baseball, often called America's innocent pastime, isn't safe from the internet's outrage. Just like the Bartman incident years ago, one fan moment overshadowed the game itself. Reports say MLB teams are now considering how to handle these situations in the future, with ushers trained to step in, PR strategies, and instant giveaways to prevent meltdowns. So what happens next? Does Phillies Karen accept the $5,000 deal, write "I'm sorry" on the ball, and try for redemption? Or does she stay silent forever, letting the internet define her? And who will be the next random fan turned viral villain? This saga proves scandals don't always come from celebrities or politicians. Sometimes they come from one foul ball away in the stands. One baseball turned a dad into a hero, a boy into a symbol, and a stranger into a meme. And the next viral villain may already be sitting in the cheap seats, just one moment away. That is all for the video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. For more such videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.